All right, this video is for two-step equations. So I'm going to show this two different ways. First of all, the way we should do it, which is by hand. And then second of all, how to actually do this on the calculator. So both ways. So to do this by hand, we're just trying to figure out what x is. So we have 4x plus -9 equals -17. All right, so the goal is to get all the x's on one side, get all of the constants or the ones on the other side. So all the x's are on one side, so we're going to get all the constants on the other side by doing the opposite. Opposite of -9 is +9. And we have 4x equals -8. Scroll down here a bit. So this is 4 times x, so the opposite of 4 times x is divide by 4. And x equals -2. To solve this same problem on a graphing calculator, you're going to go into y equals and put one side of the equation in y1 and put the other side of the equation in y2. Then what we're looking for, let me fix that, so zoom, standard, we'll get our graph back to normal. What we're looking for is when this line crosses -17. So another thing you can do is you can go zoom, fit is 0, and that'll show where they cross. So they cross somewhere right over here at -2. So if I look at my table, and you don't have to do this part, I'm just showing you. It just helps you to find it a little bit easier sometimes. So if I go over here and somewhere right around -2, so there it is, -2, -17 equals -17. So when y1, this side of the equation, is equal to this side of the equation, the x is going to be our answer. So just like we figured out on the other one, it is -2. All right, so let's do the next one. We'll do it by hand first, and then I'll show you how to do it on the calculator. So we do -3x plus 5 equals 11. So we need all the x's on one side, all the constants on the other side. So the x's are on one side, so we're going to get rid of this plus 5 by adding the opposite. So -3x is equal to 6. And this is -3 times x, so the opposite of times -3 is divide by -3. And x is equal to, oh, same thing, -2. All right, so let's look on here. See how we would find this on the calculator. -3x plus 5 equals 11. And go in the graph. Okay, I could put it back on standard, but anyway, you can see where it is. So it crosses somewhere here around -2. And of course we know that, because we already found it, that the answer is -2. So it's when those two are equal, then the -2 is our answer. All right, if you're my student who I'm teaching at school, then I don't mind if you do these on the calculator for now. We will practice these more by hand, of course, but I do want you also to be able to do them on the calculator. So let's find this one just on the calculator. So I'm going to go back, zoom, standard is normal, so that you see what it's going to look like. So I'm going to do 9x plus 6 equals 87. Can't see it on the graph, so it's always good to do this. Zoom, You could go out, but sometimes you have to do it several times. So I'm going to do zoom fit, which is 0. So I can see somewhere over here around 10. I'll look at my table, somewhere around 10. And it's actually 9. So y1 and y2 are 87 at 9. All right, so we'll do this by hand. So 9x plus 6 equals 87. I want to get all the 1's over on this side, so I'm going to do the opposite of the plus 6, which is minus 6. 9x equals 81. This is 9 times x, so the opposite of multiply is divide. And x is equal to 9, which was the same thing that we found on the other one. All right, so I'm going to end this video here. If you need extra help, then please ask me for it.